I'm going to show you how to make a latch that I call a ring latch. I did not invent it, but I did make it. I've been using it for years around horses. And this is the tack room, and the latch holds it really securely. But to open it, all you have to do is press up the ring and the door will open. And to shut it, the ring comes up and closes. It's on a pivot point about here, so it can't not come up this way. It can only come up this way. This is another example of this ring latch. The gate will not come open. The horses are on this side, so even if they push it hard, they're pushing into the steel. But to open it, all you have to do is lift that ring and it slides open. Now, when we're not around, I put a carabiner on because they could play with it with their tongue. And also you could actually drill another hole and put a lock, and then even people couldn't open it. Alright, I'm just going to show you how to create a ring latch, and I'm going to have a couple of videos on how they work, and I'll probably have them first. So if you've already seen the videos, this is how to make it. And if you can imagine, this is the whole latch. This red outline is this bar right here. This bar is welded to a piece of plate that you drill into your fence or your wall, and then this bar is the part that goes on your fence or on your gate, excuse me. So if you can imagine, this is the ring. This is a pin, a 1/4 inch pin going through the bar. Now I heated this up on it with a rosebud torch and bent it, and had a piece of a little bit bigger than 1/4 inch steel to give me a gauge to get it flat. Now if you don't have a torch but you can weld, you can just take two pieces and put a piece of 1/4 inch material between them. I would suggest like a 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch square solid tubing. And then you don't have to have this rounded corner, but when you do that, you're going to have sharp corners. So take your grinder and grind off all the corners so your horse or your animal, your cow, or even your hand won't catch that sharp deal. So this is a top view. This is a side view. This is the pin that's going to move out and open the gate, or not allow the gate to open. So when you try to open the gate, this is moving and it can't move this pin up because it's strategically positioned. So then you take a 1/4 inch round stock, or any size, 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch I think works the best because it gives you the freest movement, I think. So this is that piece right here. So all I did is, after I had it bent, I drilled a hole 1/4 inch all the way through it, cut me a piece of 1/4 inch round stock to that length, and then just lightly welded the two ends in, and then it won't go anywhere. Because this is the key ingredient where this is placed. It could actually be a little bit higher, in your drawing. You have to take yours and just kind of figure out, but as long as it's on, this side of the ring, it's going to allow it to open. So I'm going to show you how this opens. So I've got it pivoting on that pin right there, and when the gate's open, it can't swing that away, or when the gate's closed, it can't swing that away because this bar. But it can just lift straight up. I'm going to get rid of that indexing line. So the ring lifts straight up, and then this bar can cruise underneath it for allow you to open the gate. And then when you open the gate, this comes back, and then when you put this, when you're closing the gate, it comes over, and then it would swing out of the way, allowing this bar to shut. So this is about the only part you really need to measure. So after you've built this, You want to lay it, and if your gate and your wall or your fence and your gate are the same, on the same plane, they're both equal, then all you have to do is cut this where this bar is going to fit into this hole right here. Now, on one of the videos, I actually had my tack room, and it was almost a 3/4 inch piece of plywood. So I had to lay down a piece of plywood to make my measurement there.